Good morning, Michelle LLC here. Hope you're awesome. Hope you're great. Listen, I am fresh from waking up. I'm still trying to get my eyes to work. So, and my voice to work. So please forgive me. But this message is kind of one of those things that I need to do right now before it leaves me. And this is for all of my brothers and sisters that are currently in a lockdown facility and somehow get access to this video. Again, please excuse me. Let me actually grab my water while I do this. I think it's hugely important with everything that is going on. There is something that you have power over that anybody that is incarcerated has power over. And it's the one thing that we're taught we don't have control of, or we're not taught how to control. And that's our thought process. That's the things that we are truly running through our head. I like to call it the record. It's the voices that we choose to empower that will either propel us forward or keep us back. So I wake up every morning like this. My throat is dry because I have allergies. So somewhere through the night, I sleep with my mouth open. My sinuses are always like, oh my goodness. So under this current environment and this stuff, it would be like, oh my gosh, am I sick? Am I sick? Am I sick? I don't want to be sick. But I know my body. And I know that in springtime, my allergies are worse because of the fact everything's in bloom. I also know that when I wake up, I'm going to feel a certain kind of way. But what I put in my mind is that I'm healthy. That, oh, thank you for this new day. Thank you for what's happening here. Now you could say, well, you're free. You're not locked up. But the reality is many of us that are out here that don't have maybe the situation where there's bars around us, we're incarcerated just as much in our minds. And we're being drug around by a media frenzy, causing fear and anxiety and a state of emergency within. So understand that you're not alone in incarceration when you don't have control or you don't know the powers of your mind. It's hugely important. I've seen this brother that I send my prayers out to. Excuse me. I send my prayers out to some of the different camps and some of the different prisons that are around that are having the virus run through them like they would have the flu run through them. And those that have lost their lives, there's absolutely no acceptable reason for you not to get the proper medical care. But know this, there was no acceptable reason for you not to get the proper medical care prior to this situation. And the way you've been being handled prior to this situation has not been acceptable. We have been failing our prisoners and the men and women that are currently locked up. Because the reality is whether or not you're there serving time for something that you did or not, because I know some of you are there because of something you did not do. The way that we treat those of you that are currently incarcerated shows the way we treat our society, which is poor, because it's unacceptable. So please know that I'm not speaking about the way you're being treated, because we know across the board that it is not acceptable. But what I give you right now is this brother was on the video talking about how the person over here is dying. 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 So many of us are dying in the way that we're thinking that when something comes up, our body is ready to go. Our body is ready to follow suit. And the mindset of saying, you know what? I might be around some illness, but you know what? I'm healthy and I'm strong. I'm healthy and I'm strong. If I catch this, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to get through this, because the success rate or the survival rate is 85%. So while, again, people have passed and people are perishing and it is ridiculous, and please do not understand, I'm not making light of that, nor am I saying that is something little, but what you have the power right now to do is to control the way that you're thinking and the way that your mind is playing. I am healthy. I am healed. I am whole. Putting your mind on the things that you want to experience, the things that make you happy. Keeping yourself in a space where you are powerful in the things that you're doing. So you create a bubble around yourself of immunity. Brother Ghazi Muhammad, oh my goodness, did a powerful, and I think I can find the link. I'll put it in the stuff below or whatever. He did a powerful scenario on mental immunity. But here's the thing. This is a brother that was in the hole for a huge amount of his incarcerated time. Mental immunity. You cannot have physical immunity if you do not have mental immunity, because there is such a thing as called the placebo effect. So if you're in the mindset that it's like, oh my goodness, this is coming through, versus, oh my goodness, man, I need to get myself in meditation. I need to get my mind right. This can't touch me. Every year I say I don't get the flu, because I don't get the flu. I've gotten the flu one time, and it's when I took the flu shot. My body does not get the flu because my body and my mind rebuke it, refuse it, deny it. It does not work in this body. This body works with light, energy. And yes, I have allergies. And then the funny thing is I really don't have allergies anymore. Like, I used to be to the point where, like, I would have a Kleenex box in my face this whole conversation. But I told myself a few years ago, I don't have allergies. And I don't. Do I have flare-ups? Yeah, sometimes things happen with my body where it's like processing something. That's fine. But the reality is I don't have allergies anymore. I am a healthy, powerful, energetic being who understands that your thoughts are powerful. They're seeds that you're setting. The emotions that you have is energy put in motion. So therefore, whatever you're putting around your seeds, you will create for yourself. Do jumping jacks, do sit-ups, do pull-ups, do push-ups. Do whatever it takes to keep yourself healthy. Every time you eat, man, I'm eating light. I'm eating power. I feel myself getting stronger. Man, my lungs are clear. I am healthy. This is, if you want to go out, if you want to be sick, go ahead. You can be. But I'm saying there is nothing to lose from deciding that you are healthy and that you're powerful and that you're above this. So I send a shout out to some of the brothers that I know out in Butner. I hope you're well. I hope you're okay. Some of the brothers that I know in Lexington, I hope you're awesome. I hope you're okay. Some of the brothers that I know out here in Lewis and Florence and the different Arizona locations, brothers that I don't even know where you are right now because of the fact that you've been moved around and taken. To my sisters, women, you're queens, you're powerful. Take the time to pull in with yourself. Listen to your heartbeat. Ladies, you are perfectly created. You're beautiful. And you are loved because you were conceived. And that's enough. Now, please check out, if you want to, Orgasmic Living 1111 on Instagram. or thick thigh therapy. I promise you, I'm here. You are not alone and you're loved.